How's it going, everyone? This is Yxlarb, and welcome to the true finale to my Sonic Adventure 2 series. In the last episode, I showed you guys all of the unlockables and extras. Well, to clarify, I showed you most of those unlockables and extras. I left one very special, the most special unlockable for last, for this final video. Because it's a true stage. And it's one that I haven't experienced before, as I said in the last video. Now, I don't want to be too repetitive from last video, but for those of you who just jumped straight to this video and you don't fully understand what's going on, let me go ahead and explain very briefly. Under the stage select screen, once you have collected all 180 emblems, which is no easy task and takes many hours to do and lots of strategy and sometimes just straight up luck, right? You unlock this. On this strange green multi-hexagonal island between the freeway and prison island, a black square with a question mark appears. And honestly, now that I look at it, it almost looks like a mushroom or coin block or something from New Super Mario Bros. That's honestly what it looks like to me. That's wow. Obviously, that's not what they were going for. No New Super Mario Bros. Games have been released to this point, but I guess in a way, it at the very least slightly resembles any Mario block. In this case, any Mario question block. So that's a cool little feature that I've never really paid attention to before. But anyway, getting to the nitty gritty, you get this icon here, and you just have no idea what it is. What could it be? Unlike all the other icons on the stage select screen, it's not represented by a character. Rather, it's represented by a question mark. And on top of that, it's not accompanied by a secondary screen. You hover over any mission, you see, the name of the mission, you see the emblems you collected and the rankings you've obtained. Even when you go to Chow World, it'll actually tell you that it's called Chow World, and it'll show you your emblem results for the Chow, for Chow Racing and Chow Karate. So why doesn't this one? Well, isn't it obvious? It wants to be as big of a surprise as it possibly can be. And it's one that won't actually surprise me. I mean, I've seen what this stage is. I've seen photos and videos of it. Many years ago, to be fair, but I have seen it. And I'm sure many of you who are watching right now have also seen it. But I would be excited nonetheless because you're about to see me play this stage for the very first time ever. And those of you who don't know what this is, you're in for quite a surprise as well. Whew, I'm feeling some serious chills right now, which is strange because it's actually quite warm right now. I can't believe that chills are even possible to get when it's this warm. It's July 5th, what do you expect? But wow, this is something else. I can't wait. In fact, instead of lingering any further, let's just dive into the secret extra stage known as Green Hill, which is of course a throwback to Sonic the Hedgehog's first adventure ever in 1991 in the self-titled game Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis. And oh my goodness, this is something else. Holy cow. Wow. Let's just take a moment. I know it's Sonic, you have to be moving fast, but let's just take a look. Oh, you can see all around you. Wow, the background is spot on. The way the flowers look is absolutely perfect. The way they rotate and bounce about. The trees are really well done. They managed to maintain that 2D look while being in 3D. That's something else. Oh, there's a spring here. Oh, that's sick. And the enemies look like they keep popping in. Oh, no! I can't be dying here. Come on. That's all right. I'm gonna get revenge on him. Come here. Yeah, buddy. And the animals, there's animals in the robots, which makes total sense because, of course, that's how Robotnik power. Aha! Where'd you go? You're gone. Of course, come on. Is there any secret on top of these trees here? Not that I can tell. I guess that spring is supposed to serve as that. But yeah, Robotnik powered his robots with them before. Oh my god, the fish robots. Can I get you? Don't make me bounce. Where are you? The perspective is screwing with me. Gotcha. Oh, that is just so cool. What is this? Oh, this is like the first ramp you take? No. I have to take this ramp in a ball. I have to. You have to take a slope in a ball, right? Right into the water, right? Sorry, this camera is... It doesn't function. Wait a minute. Listen. Holy cow. The original jump effect. Jump sound effect is here. That is unbelievable. Wow, they really pulled out all the stops here, didn't they? Yeah, the camera is just not being very cooperative. Now let's try. Oh, yes. That's exactly how I remember it. Oh, man. This is just crazy. Now, the obvious needs to be said. In this day and age, in 2022, Green Hill Zone has been remade multiple times. In fact, I've noticed a lot of fans actually get sick of how often this stage gets remade. And, you know, I'm sure all of us understand at least a little bit why it gets remade. I mean, this is, you know, Sonic's first stage ever. If there's any stage that's a classic, it's this one. But honestly, there have been so many other classics made since then. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, this is like the higher path, I guess. But I want to experience it all. I don't want to go too far. I want to see what's over here. A spike trap! Yes! And it looks like there's just water otherwise. Can I rotate that way? There's something over here too. Oh, the lower path. Man, goodness. This must have not been the easiest thing in the world to emulate, honestly. This must have been somewhat tough. Because obviously taking something that's 2D and turning it to 3D is not an easy task. I mean, Sonic proved that alone with going from, you know, pretty much Sonic 3 and Knuckles to Sonic Adventure. It's a different world. Hey, no, that's unacceptable. No low battery. Get out of here with that. But this is amazing. This is truly something else. As I was saying, though, this has been remade multiple times. But when it appeared in this game, in this state, this was something special. It really was. Even if you weren't a serious, like, classic fan. You know, me, I wouldn't really consider myself a huge fan of classic Sonic. I can respect the games, I respect other people's love for the games, and I completely understand what they were setting out to do and what they accomplished to do. No question. I'm gonna get this checkpoint so I don't keep dying, because I actually want to make my way down here. Is there something over here? There is. Wow, this is so cool. But nevertheless, you know, just seeing the roots of a character you love, like, you know, I've loved Sonic for a long time, and seeing his roots like this, even if I wasn't a huge fan of the original games, even if I was never good at them, let's be frank, that's why I was never a huge fan of them, because I just wasn't good at them. What can I say? Come here. This is so cool. Shield, of course, getting on top of here, that's something special. I want to take this spring, but I also want to take the loop-de-loop. Am I in the... I think I'm in the... I think I have my original Dreamcast model on right now. Is that what that is? It must be. At least, that's how it looked just now. Wow, this is a substantial stage. Look at this. I might need to, like, come back and experience it a couple of times. In fact, you know what? No shame in dying. Let's go back to the checkpoint. Because I want to take it all in. Plus, I can't get over this music. Just listen to it. What is this? Oh, no. It looks so funny, but... Okay, this is why you don't try to input. There we go. Oh, nice. Let's go back up there. I want to get the rest of these rooms. Holy cow. That is cool. Of course, I come right down to a spike trap. They've even managed to, like, capture the flow of the original game a pretty good amount. It's like, that's exactly how it goes. You run as fast as you can until you run into an obstacle or something that hurts you and you lose all your rings. It's exactly how it always goes. And that's the end, huh? Wow, you can complete this in 2 minutes. It makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. There's no question. What happens here? We get a score. When we go back to... Oh, we do get a ranking.
No problem.
Oh, you get ranked here. Who knew? Does it show me? It doesn't show me my rank here, but that's cool nonetheless. Yeah, they really went all out for Sonic's 10-year anniversary, didn't they? Well, let's go ahead and let's try to get an A rank. I don't know exactly what that's... No, let's start again. That didn't go that well. Let's try to actually go for an A rank here. That means going for these, destroying some enemies, getting all the rings that we can, reasonably speaking, and also making it through in a speedy fashion. Oh, I missed him. Gotcha. Come here. Oh! That was an accident. Didn't mean for that. I don't know how much speed plays a role. It's a pretty simple stage, though. There's really no reason why you couldn't master it. Go back. I want to go up here and get these extra rings. Come on, let's go. I don't want to do no platforming. This is good. Where's the other enemy? Yeah. Oh, this is just so cool. Guys, I'm still in awe. Yeah, when we're up here, for some reason, it like switches to Dreamcast for a second. It's weird. Now let me hold forward on the button. I mean, not on the button, on the joystick. Control stick. I just called it a joystick. That's a very generic term. It's like calling a Kleenex a cleaning wipe or a tissue or something. It's just weird. What's going on here? What is this? Oh, a thunder shield. That's sick. Oh, we went a different path this time. Well, that's good because that allowed us to collect a lot of stuff that we wouldn't have had access to otherwise. Let's go, let's go. Try to destroy all the enemies we can. We got to make sure to be on top of it. Oh, we already made it to the end. Let's see what that ends up being. I don't know. I don't think we got an A rank just now, but why not? Why not try it? Okay, come on. I can't take the anticipation. See? Just made it. Oh my god, guys. I just saw a chow container over here. There's a chow container here and a unicorn. I mean, I don't necessarily want to go to the chow world from here. Are there 3 chow? There can't be 3 chow containers here. I would have seen them by now, right? I want to go over there. Let's go down here. These probably give you points, don't they? Here we go. Go! Goodness. No, no points. Come on. Dang it! Alright, people, here's an embarrassing death of mine. Sometimes the homing attack will take me off with the fish robots, which is really annoying, but I think I've generally figured out what to do. There's a couple of surefire ways to get points. Well, the reason why this stage is so tough is not only because it's new to me, but because there aren't a lot of places where you can get trick points, you know, like from grinding or chaining together enemies or anything like that. So you have to try to chain enemies together as best you can. That means staying in the air and homing attacking multiple enemies in a row during every opportunity, and also just finding items like, you know, the thunder shield, which really should be an electric shield, but you know what I mean. Semantics. And invincibility shields. Like I managed to find one near the beginning, and there's one later on as well. So I think I've got it. Let's get into it. Let's see if it's actually possible. All right, there's one here, some rings up here. Great. And now right here on top of this rock, I knew it was somewhere here at the beginning. I knew it should be based on the original game. Here we go. Invincibility, right there. And now enemies. There's one. All right, now here we go. So you hit this one first, and then sometimes the fish will pop up right afterward. But there we go. You get 100 points if you manage to do that. Oh, almost forgot you and you. There you go. Another cool 100 points. Now over here, there's the best path, or so it's called. These guys pop up. There's one. There's two. It's another 100 points. Another 100 easy points. Now here you want to actually hit this checkpoint and then go back over here where the other invincibility is. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Now I want to go upward. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, I'll meet you guys back here. All right, we're back here. Here we go. Can't remember where the thunder shield is. I found it before. I was thinking that would be, you know, a really good way of going about it. But it's okay. We'll make it through just fine, I'm sure. This checkpoint gave us anything. Here we go. Speed shoes, nice. Oh my goodness, no! Here we go. Alright guys, we're back here once more. Let's not screw this up this time. Let's go. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good right now, if I'm honest. This could be the one. Come here. Let you go. 4,300. Here's a checkpoint. There's a Thunder Shield. Oh, okay, perfect. So we can collect all these right here. Sure, we're not going to get the points from you know, light speed dashing or anything like that, but honestly, that is not a concern of mine right now. Oh, come here. Yeah, there's a double in the air. That's a good. Are we at the end? We are. Go. Goodness. That wasn't that fast. Definitely could have been faster. I took a little detour to get some points. And let's see. 14.7. What is that? Yes!
That was cool.
Holy cow. Okay. It wasn't that difficult once I figured out where things were. How to reliably get the Thunder Shield like I just like I did there at the end and everything else. Man, that was something else. I gotta tell you guys. You saw, I mean, I don't know how many lives I had at the beginning of this. It was high 70s though. I've lost pretty much 30 lives trying to experiment with this. And I gotta tell you, this is so cool. To be able to experience this game, a game I've been playing for, you know, 15 plus years. I don't even know how long it's been now. I've been saying 15 years for, I think, a year. So it's probably been more like 16 years at this point. Needless to say, though, that's a long time. That's more than half my life. Being able to play a game I've been playing for that long in an entirely new way, it's just crazy. It's like when you've been listening to a song that you really like for 15 years, say, and then somebody remixes it, or the artist releases it in like a remastered form. It's like you're re-experiencing this song. There's so much familiarity, but it's also so new at the same time. That's exactly what this is like. I'm playing a game I've known how to play for a long time, and I've been, you know, at least relatively good at playing for some time. And now here I am playing an entirely new stage. It's almost as if, like, you know, Sega just released like some sort of, you know, DLC for this game. Can I go over there? Let's see. Ah, yes, this is where the Thunder Shield was. I was trying to figure out where that was. Come here. Come here. Dang you. All I wanted was that Thunder Shield. Yeah, this is so cool. Being able to play it again in this way, it's like Sega just released some DLC for it, you know, more than 15 years after I started playing, you know, 20 years after the release. And it's just surreal. It really is. It's something else. And you can bet I'm going to, you know, I'm going to go through this stage dozens more times, maybe even just today, because I'm just having the absolute best time with it. It is so crazy. Just so crazy. And I'm so glad to have been able to show my first time playing this game, my first time A-ranking this game, with you all there watching me. Anyway, I think now is as good a time as any for some closing thoughts. And honestly, I've always found the music of Sonic Adventure 2, the main menu theme at least, to be great. It's repetitive, but it's great. The problem here is it's pretty loud and it's really aggressive. And right now, I just need something a little bit more somber. So let's go to the story menu. Oh, yes. There we go. That's nice and relaxing. Oh. Anyway, I've already kind of given my last thoughts on this game, as you guys will recall. And I've been slowly but surely telling you all how I feel about it over the course of more than 30 videos. By the way, even when I started planning for this series, I did not expect it to be this long. This is bonus episode 24, I believe. You combine that with the original 12. That should be 36 videos. 36 videos to Sonic Adventure 2? Who knew there'd be more videos in this series than in one of our Minecraft series? Not me, that's for sure. Yet here we are. And I'm so happy. As I've said before, my first walkthrough ever, back in the day, many years ago. Holy cow, I was 8th grade. So let's see, what year was that? That was 2009? It could have been 2008 or 2009, depending on whether it was in the fall or, you know, or the spring semester. But yeah, that's a long time ago. 12, 13 years, is that right? Holy cow. And here I am. This is the 3rd time I've done a walkthrough on this game. And not to toot my own horn, but I've gotten better each and every time. Not that it was that difficult to surpass the first time I did it with a camcorder that had an SD card that couldn't hold more than 4.5 minutes worth of video at a time. So that was a challenge. And then using a Dazzle, which actually was able to capture Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, pretty nicely, but with, pretty mediocre, if at times pitiful commentary skills. I'd like to think I've improved greatly since then. I'm by no means a master of the craft. I might be able to speak, fairly eloquently these days, but that's due to my training as a lawyer, not to really anything else, I'd say. Although, I mean, you can make the argument that I was already speaking a little bit like this. I was already kind of heading down this path before I went to law school, and that's why I was a good candidate for law school, or not necessarily for school itself, but for being an attorney. One of the many reasons why I felt myself qualified. But anyway, yeah, I feel like this is the best of them all. Not only was it did it feature the best gameplay I've had to offer yet, and the best commentary, but also just the best overall content. Being able to finally 100% this game, show off the Chow feature to the extent I've always wanted to be able to. Of course, back in the day, I was just frankly lazy. I didn't feel like doing all the research and reading up everything on Chow Island and looking at other people's projects to see what they did. Like, I didn't do any of that. I just went with what I knew, which, looking back, was very, very little. And now, with much, much greater knowledge, a much greater bank of knowledge, I've been able to do this series justice the way I've always wanted to. When Bosniancheese and I rebooted our channel, nearly, 7 years ago? Holy cow, the years fly by. Bosniancheese, of course, made the joke. He was like, okay, the first time you did YouTube, you did Sonic Adventure 2. The second time you came to YouTube with your new channel, which actually was this channel that we're, uploading this video to right now. We just rebranded the channel when we rebooted it. Sonic Adventure 2 was the first series during both of those times. So he was like, okay, let me guess, you're going to do a Sonic Adventure 2 series, huh? And I said, you know what? No. I'm gonna do a complete 180. I'm gonna do something that no one would ever expect. I'm gonna do a walkthrough on Sonic Adventure DX, right? Although technically the first videos on the channel were from my Forza Motorsport 4 series, but I had actually recorded Sonic Adventure DX first. I just, for some reason, I think I wanted to bank up some videos for Sonic Adventure 1 to make sure I could keep up with a consistent schedule before the school year started that year. I think that's why Forza Motorsport 4 was first, but in reality, Sonic Adventure was the first series in our return. And why did I do that? Well, because, Sonic Adventure DX, it's a game I love, similar to this one, although not on the same level. And I was like, I can't just dive into Sonic Adventure 2. I have to wait till I'm ready. I have to go through the growing pains of, relearning how to commentate, and this time learning to commentate properly. And figuring out, what equipment is best. And at the time, I was like, I want to record Sonic Adventure 2 HD. And of course, I wanted to make sure we had the best equipment possible beforehand to do that. And I wanted to make sure my setup was perfectly buttoned down. I mean, if you go back to watch Sonic Adventure DX, it's actually kind of, rough. I mean, it's beyond watchable. And it's actually, it's got a bunch of great moments. And it's pretty decently put together. But you compare it to this series, I mean, there's almost no comparison. It's night and day difference, and I really love seeing that evolution, of my growth, of Bosniancheese's growth. It's really something else. And I gotta say, I'm really, really happy that I saved this game, my favorite Sonic game of all time, but only the second Sonic game I played on the channel. Wow, that's something. For this series, this is walkthrough number 9, I believe, although it's the 10th one to complete because Years of War, which was walkthrough number 10, completed before this one did. That's how long this series took. By the way, I think at some point in the last couple of videos I said this series has taken a year. That's not true. The bonus content has nearly taken a year. The whole series has taken more like a year and a half. But nevertheless, I feel like I did a good job with it. I'm happy that you all have been able to join me on this journey. I'm happy to have been able to show, everything, like not everything, but a lot of what this game has to offer. I didn't show you me collecting all 180 emblems. That would have taken up way too much time. Would have taken years to get everything out and about. But I'm content with what I have shown. And I'm so, so happy that in this video, I was able to show you all Green Hill Zone. Me playing Green Hill Zone specifically for the first time ever. Wow. It's surreal. Back when I was, 12, 13, 14, 15, when I first heard about Green Hill Zone, whenever that was, I was like, I need to play that stage. I want to play it so bad. I want to get all the emblems so badly. But I just couldn't. What a different world it is. I always told myself I'd do it someday, and I'm so glad I finally did. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Truly, without having this channel to dedicate myself to, I don't even know how I would have worked up the motivation to be like, you know what, I'm finally going to raise a Chaos Chop. Or you know what, I'm finally going to collect all the emblems and I'm finally going to play Green Hill Zone. I'm sure it would have come up eventually, I've got lots of time these days especially, that comes up. I devote to playing video games. I'm sure at some point I would have worked my way over to this, but because of this channel, I know for sure I've done it, and I know for sure I would have done it, because once I committed to it, I planned on doing it. And you guys gave me that motivation, and I really, really appreciate it. Anyway, once again, thank you for joining me on this amazing journey, and I really look forward to showing you what's next in store. See you guys then.